Welcome back. Let's discuss about the moon. If the man landed on the moon or not, this is for another discussion. I'm from those that believe that the moon isn't a rock, but a luminary, that this is for another discussion. But for the astrology's sake, as we are measuring the moon and all the religious, this is the most visible ingredient in sky that during our nights between new moon to full moon, the cycle of the moon is very quick, and we could measure our life the day to day through the moon. Put attention that the moon is ruling the day of Monday, but this is just for a little scoop. The moon is very changeable, is moony, when this is luna in Latin, and when we are speaking about a person that is lunatic, is non-stable. If we spoke about Mercury isn't stable because it's moving in zigzag move like a football, the moon is feminine energy. This is the mother archetype. So if the moon is the ruler of the fourth house, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the IC, this is the lowest point of the chart, where is indicated our personal life, our family. The moon is all our imagination. All the events that are happening around the moon eclipse are the eclipses, and the moon is the most changeable ingredient in sky beyond Mercury, because the moon is completing a cycle around the sun once a month, when Mercury once a year. So the moon is like this. I don't know if this is the movement, but we could call it like this. This is very changeable. Our life is like tied up, tied down, tied up, tied down, like the waves in the sea. And this is the craziest. People that are very short-term traders are very lunatic. It's drive them crazy. This is like, it's non-stop, it's always changing. Yeah, this is very moody. The moon is affecting our mood. Our mood is very changeable. The weather, we can have sunny, we can cry. It's like a very spoiled baby that will move from laughing to serious to crying very quickly. Even that in religious we are measuring the moon from new moon to full moon, to measure the cycle of our day, of the month, the rituals. Every month we will have new moon in another zodiac sign, so we will have 12 different new moons a year and 12 different full moon a year that will be the opposite on the same month of what the new moon was. It's like having a grid where you can divide your day or your calendar to very tiny lines to have notes. Okay, so for the markets, I will dedicate my attention how the moon is playing in order to predict is not that much reliable. Indeed, the theme of the new moon saying in what season we are, but it's more about the full moon, what culminating, what in the collective emotions. But I would use the moon mostly for the eclipses period that is culminating every 6 months and changing and completing a cycle every 18 years. We will have a same eclipse in the same location area or the same sign. So the moon is the ruler of the fourth house, and it's related to our possession, to our demons, desires, to our fears. to our fears, to our family, to our home. This is a moment of our fantasies in a way. All the expectation to the moon, it's going to the moon. This is something that we expect it to be too far, but is not. This is expecting where we like to feel safe. This is the fears because is what we need to protect. This is the ruler of Cancer. The moon is ruling of Cancer, and that's why Cancer is very much sensitive to the full moon event. And Cancer is the sign that anchor our identity with the environment and with with the values and with the emotions of our family. We are all carrying subconscious. Cancer is ruling the subconscious, not the unconscious. The unconscious is another planet. The moon is ruling the subconscious, where you are saying something, but you are feeling something else. It's related to our feelings. Don't believe to what you say, to what she says. Believe to what she feels when she's saying it, or what he feels when he's saying it. Because our feelings subconsciously is what makes a thing, and how we can manifest things to our life as well. In the next segment, we're going to speak about Leo.